Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today's video is once again all about Dua. I am going to be talking to you guys about my freshest Duas and also my classiest Duas. So let's jump right into the video. First up on my freshest list is none other than a limited edition special release called Eau So Fraiche. Now, this is also the name of the YouTube channel of Mega Dave here on YouTube, and he is the creative mind behind this. So this is the first and only big bottle that I've ever purchased from them. It was well worth it. I can wear this, and so can Alex, so can my son and my daughters. I remember that Dave was so, look at this bottle. Like, what is stunning. So Dave was nice enough to send me a sample because he thought this would be too masculine for me, but I really wanted to try it. Well, I had purchased the bottle anyway just to support him because if nothing else, I could just give it to Alex. But this is not masculine. I will give it unisex all day. Leaning very unisex because I just don't see masculine or feminine in this. It's absolutely exquisite. Let me go over the notes for you guys. And it's not for sale anymore, so I do apologize about that, but I still have to talk about it. So maybe they'll bring it back if the demand is high enough. It's thought of as a citrus aromatic. There's Sicilian lemon, Sicilian orange, Sicilian mandarin, Calabrian bergamot, pineapple orange blossom, petitgrain ginger, iris basil, Haitian vetiver, ambergris, vanilla, and white musk. Like none of the notes in here register as masculine unless you want to push the Haitian vetiver, which isn't that strong in this. So I can't give, it's not, it's perfectly unisex. So again, this is Eau So Fraiche by Dua. Literally, if not the one of the very best citruses that I have in my collection. Next up, we have Pure Gold Nectar. And this is inspired by Xerjoff's Herba Gold, I do believe. So this is addictive. This is the fragrance. I thought for the longest, this was my favorite Dua. Listen, I love fresh fragrances. I love citrus fragrances. You put that together and I'm here for it. So this fragrance is the one I said gives me vibes of like jasmine wisp. Like it's kind of sort of like that. And it's just that something is so, I want to say sweet tart in this, but I'm not talking about the candies. I'm talking about it's equal amount sweet and equal amount tart. Because I know a lot of people can't do tart. I need you to know that this is sweet, but there is something in it that's just like boom, just like pow, and it's just like lemon or something, I freaking love it. So the notes are Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon, okay, fruity notes, white musk, Madagascan vanilla, and amber accord. See, I love Madagascan vanilla, but in so many notes, you see Madagascar vanilla. I don't know, whatever. To each his own. So this is phenomenal. I've never smelled pure herb. What is it? Xerjoff's? Because they put it on here. Let me go and look up. I've never smelled Xerjoff's Herba Gold, but if it smells anything like this, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's pretty fantastic. This next one could have been on both of these lists because it is super classy. Like, it's so classy, but it's also extremely fresh. So we'll just designate it for both lists, but we'll only talk about it on the fresh side. So this is called Bianca Pura, and it is inspired by Creed's Pure White Cologne. So, Creed is too expensive for me. So the few Creeds that I do have, it's definitely inspired by fragrances, not directly from Creed. I do have a sample of Virgin Island water, a decant. Did I get it from Scentbird? I can't remember. But fantastic. And that's what let me know I need to go out here and get me a couple inspired by fragrances. I think I have one by Dua and then I have one by Oakcha as well. Love Virgin Island water. It is amazing. So Bianca Pura notes. Let me pomelo, Amalfi lemon, Sicilian bergamot, galbanum, Calabrian neroli. You know I love my neroli. Genovese pear, rice, ambergris, and white musk. I've never heard of that kind of pear before, but this is stunning. You know, the rice note in this isn't one like that rice notes in that one by those one people with that pink weird bottle with the neck. I don't know. I can't remember right off the top of my head. It's 5:30 in the morning. Who makes that? But a lot of you talk about that one. And I think Amy Glam just recently hauled it. I see the bottle in my head. Somebody in the comments, drop it. What am I talking about here? Is it by Kenzo? Kenzo Amore or something like that? It's something by Kenzo. And everybody talks about, that smelled to me like rice that had been cooked and then left on the stove for 2 days. Like, I can't. So this here though, this is different. This is, it says it's called, it's an aromatic citrus. It is very aromatic and there are citruses in it, but this is so clean to me. It's so clean. It's pretty. It's like the best, highest thread count white sheets. And just in an all, you know, the room is all black. All the walls are black. And you just have this beautiful bed with these white sheets. And you just lay there like in pure bliss. Yeah, I know I'm obsessed with the color blue and black. So, but Bianca Pura, guys, this is just, as I think about it, it is perfect for work, running errands, anything else. This is definitely a fragrance that I love more for spring and for summer, but I just can't get over how incredibly clean it feels. Not like laundry detergent or soap or anything like that. It just feels, maybe it's because, you know, of the name Pure White Cologne and then the way that they package this, but everything about this feels white. Like it feels untouched, you know, not a speck of dirt anywhere and just pristine. Speaking of her, as I was just talking about her, this is the Inspired by fragrance for Creed's Virgin Island water. This is Carribean Waters from the House of Dior. The notes are bergamot, lime, mandarin, coconut, sugarcane, and white rum. Perfect for a tropical vacation. So fresh and bright and citrusy. It's just, man. You're supposed to be on a beach when you wear this, but you can also transition this into, you know, going to the bar, going to grab a bite to eat. It's very much, these fragrances are very much universal to me in terms of where you can wear them, you know, in activity wise. You can just wear them. You can wear them to work. You can wear them on vacation. When you're clean and you're fresh and you're zesty and you're just amazing, because I love citrus fragrances, you can wear those anywhere. They tend to be ones that I reach for in the spring and summer only, though. That is what the vibe I'm getting from this list, except this one, because Pure Gold Nectar has this pop to it that brings me into fall as well. So I love this thing. I mean, I'm so biased. I just love this thing. I don't care. Here's another one that is more of a clean, fresh. Yes, there are citruses in it, but this one is more like fresh linen. Not sheets necessarily with that pristineness, but definitely a button-up white collar shirt that could be dressed up with some jeans, some heels, and a purse. Or even if you just want to do jeans and a t-shirt, you're going to smell amazing. So this is called Acqua Bravata. And this is inspired by Maison Francis Kirk de Jean's Aqua Universalis Forte. So if you are familiar with that, that's what this is. So this is inspired by. The notes are Sicilian bergamot, Amalfi lemon, Egyptian jasmine, Tuscanian rose, white flowers, precious woods, and a melange of musks. So I've seen that fruit melange. So I guess that's just a concoction of a whole bunch of musks, maybe. I don't know. This is really good, guys. The first time I smelled this, I thought, yes, this is crisp and clean. If you just want to be fresh every day of a super hot summer, then this is a perfect fragrance for you. I really do enjoy this one. And of course, it doesn't hurt that my favorite perfumer, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, is the nose behind it. Now we're switching over to the classiest list. And I'm going to start off with one of my favorite, if not my favorite, honeysuckle fragrances. This one is called the Grand Ball. And this is inspired by Xerjoff's Grand Ballo. I've never smelled that. The notes in this are honeysuckle, caramel, gardenia, jasmine, amber, and vanilla. The honeysuckle in this and the gardenia, baby, and the caramel. It is done so elegantly. You know, I could see someone wearing this going to a very, very important dinner or fundraiser and just smelling amazing. Smelling the opposite, you know, the type of fragrances people usually wear to things like that. You're going to stand out with this. A different level of classy sophistication. This fragrance puts me in the mind of what I wish Chanel perfumes smelled like. Because to me, they're so outdated. They're supposed to be classy, but that's just because they're old fashioned and people are obsessed with the Coco lady. I think her name was Coco Chanel, I'm not sure. People are so obsessed with her that they just push that onto the perfumes and act like that stuff does not all smell the same. And that's just my personal take. Chanel, I can't. But the uniqueness in this, the craftsmanship in this is what I would expect from a house, from Chanel. And just, it doesn't smell like every other thing that you've smelled. And again, you still smell like money. You still smell like importance. So I really like this. And then there's just a slight hint of a real womanly, feminine sensualness to it. I don't want to use the word sexy because that's too much. It's just really, really pretty. You guys know how much I love Cassili from Parfums de Marly. I've never owned a bottle, but I've had a few samples, and I really love that fragrance. I purchased a dupe from B Layered called Bella the Irresistible, which is so spot on. And then I turned around and got one from Do It as well because I just love the fragrance. This is called Dreamy Elixir. I just, as I live and breathe, love this fragrance. So here are the notes. Red currant, Bulgarian rose, white florals, plum accord, mimosa absolute, plumeria, petalia, sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla bean. Look, and you would think that it was some horrendous, heady floral fragrance, and it's not. It is so creamy and smooth and feminine and rich in its own right. The projection, the longevity, I love. And that's one thing I will say. The projection and longevity on Dreamy Elixir are better than Cassili. And so is the one from B Layered. Both of my dupes last longer and project more than the original. So you just can't go wrong with this one. Again, that's Dreamy Elixir from the House of Dior. Next up, we're going to talk about an original blend. So it's not inspired by anything, but whatever imagination they used over there at Dua. This one is called Spring Bloom. The notes: raspberry, lychee, fruit punch, pink pepper, pink peony, red currant, mandarin orange, pear, tequila, Turkish rose, pink rose, Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, woody notes, amber, and white musk. You hear all that and you're like, what? This is so classy. This is so feminine and sophisticated. Even though there are a lot of fruits, there are a lot of florals, that musk wraps all of that up, takes any type of too fruity, too flirty, too anything, and just mellows it out. And this becomes the perfect work fragrance, running errand fragrance, brunch with your super, hoity-toity friends. Just everybody's feeling good. Everybody's making the money they want to make. Bills are paid. Just boom. Life is great. Spring Bloom. Perfect for spring. Perfect for summer. Dude, the lychee in here. This fragrance is amazing. I cannot wait to wear it because I ended up purchasing it out of season. And I was like, yeah, that's going to be my jam next spring, next summer. So classy. Last but not least, we're going to talk about a fragrance that is so fitting in name for the classiest fragrances. We're talking about Miss Class. This was inspired by a fragrance that a lot of people have been missing here on this earth. They were devastated when it was discontinued. And so Dua said, let us get our hands on the vintage formulation. So this is inspired by, I want to say the full name correctly, Christian Dior's Miss Dior Cherie. Again, the vintage formulation that everybody loves so much, which I believe has a popcorn note in it. The notes are cherry, strawberry, pineapple, mandarin orange, popcorn accord, caramel rose, jasmine violet, patchouli, musk, and amber. I don't like Miss Dior. I never smelled the Cherie version. I like Absolutely Blooming, but it will never be a repurchase for me. And I love Blooming Bouquet, but it will never be a repurchase for me because it doesn't last. The DNA in Miss Dior is just not my thing. This, however, is my thing. I really enjoy this. I get the same DNA in this that I get from Absolutely Blooming. So it's that vibe of Miss Dior. But yeah, this one right here, and I do not pick up on the popcorn, because listen, that's not my vibe. I don't want to smell like, no. This is the ultimate and classy, and it's just beautiful. I absolutely love this fragrance. So Miss Class to finish it out. Thank you guys for spending this time with me today talking about my freshest and classiest Duas. Let me know if you guys have any of these, or if you have the original version of any of the ones that are inspired by other fragrances. Of course, you can always drop in the comments your classiest fragrance and your freshest fragrance, even if it's non-Dua. If you're still here, please click that like button and also subscribe to the Tera Squad. Love to have you here. And don't forget to click that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. I love talking to you guys in the comments, so I will see you there. Until then.